Hey everyone. Um, I was debating whether to share this post today, specifically because of the simcha of this day. And I realized that until the great day comes, a Jew cries with one side of his heart and he rejoices with the other side of his heart. And therefore, there has to be space to express also very, very painful emotions as well. And it doesn't negate and it doesn't contradict the light and the simcha and the holiness of the day in the zchut of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. Last night, a 21-year-old hero was taken. Taken. When I say taken, I have to be pretty clear what I mean. His name was Amit ben Yigal, 21-year-old soldier, served in Kravi, served in an elite unit. He was an only child to his parents. Amit did not come home for the last 50 days because of the virus, and he was stationed in Jenin for the last 50 days. His father said on a radio interview just a little while ago that he had to sign that very, very difficult um, paper where when an only child wants to go into an elite combat unit, parents have to sign off for it. The parents believed so much, as well as the son, the fact that we have Eretz Yisrael, we have nowhere else to go. If I can be in Kravi, I'm going to be in Kravi. Well, yesterday, while we were busy, we, Am Yisrael, the Tzava, these precious 20-year-old heroes, were busy arresting murderers, terrorists. One of these terrorists waited for Amit to lift his head and then get a stone thrown at him at his head and killed him and murdered him on the spot. And this morning at 6 a.m., Amit's father received two people knocking on his door from the army asking him to sit down. We've been talking so often about the fact that we can't go back to shul, for instance, or to any avenue in life the same after this whole virus ceases to be in our midst. But what does that mean? There used to be a time, and I remember this as a younger child living here in Israel, that when someone was murdered, there was rage. There was a zaka, there was a scream, there was a passionate scream from the soul of the people. And that rage, that space to express it, for some reason has kind of been silenced. I don't know why. And I talk about it, I'm talking to myself as well. Am I nervous what people are going to think about me? Will I lose followers who think I'm a right-wing fanatic if I want to scream because one of my Jewish brothers who was protecting me was killed? I think one of the things when we speak about how we're going to come out of Corona has to also be, I'm speaking to myself just with all of you, hopefully holding me up to it, is that when something shakes you in the root of your soul, not to react, not to sit, not to see how fast you can respond, but to go inside your heart and allow yourself to feel the pain of parents who are not only bereaved overnight, but are parentless overnight. Childless, that don't have children. Because there's so many things that still have to be in order. There's so many things that still have to come in check. So Amit, 21-year-old Amit, אנחנו מתחננים בפני בורא עולם שאנחנו נתעורר ונזעק כמו שלא זעקנו עד עכשיו. כי עצם העובדה שאתה הלכת לשמור עלינו, לא להגיע הביתה במשך 50 יום, ולעצור מחבלים ארורים עם דם על הידיים, אפילו בלי דם על הידיים, שונאינו, אויבינו, ונלקחת ברגע על ידי חטיפת אבן בראש, אמור לגרום לנו לא לישון הלילה. אז אני מאחל לנו, לכל עם ישראל, שבתוך החגיגות שיש היום, וגם אחרי החגיגות, שאיפשהו נהיה לנו מקום להזיל דמעה, that hopefully through the celebration, which won't stop, it'll only get more intensified, like we have our event that we've been working on for so long that's going to happen in Bezrat Hashem a few hours, and I'm not planning on then, okay, everything is perfect. No. Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai's light to shine in the world would mean that us, Am Yisrael, wake up. And we stop bowing down to the idol of politically correctness, on whatever level that is. This has nothing to do with right and left. This has to do with Chaim and not Chaim. Life and not being alive. תהא נשמתו הצרורה והקדושה של החייל הקדוש הזה, צרור בצרור החיים. And may we choose life today on a much more powerful level in the zchut of this Gibor, whose life was taken so that you and I can be here, those of us that are here, and also for all Yehudei HaOlam, all the Jews in the world, who are also being protected by our holy soldiers.